Alright, we're gonna see how this intro thing goes, and I really hope I don't get hurt. Woo! Update video! Oh my god. I didn't hit anything, so I'm gonna call that a win. What's going on, everybody? If this focus doesn't get on me, there we go. Oh, focusing issues. What's going on, everybody? This is a Wreck Bike Rebuild update video. If you don't care anything about a Wreck Bike Rebuild, I recommend you watching another video instead of this one. But if you are part of the Wreck Bike Rebuild thing, then I highly recommend you checking this video out. It shouldn't be too long, but we all know what happens when I start talking to a camera. Let's roll the intro. God, when I go off camera, it's like, where do I focus? Chase, what's supposed to be in focus other than the tiny square in the middle of the frame? Cameras these days are so good, but still can't nail focus. I look forward to the day. So what's going on, guys? Been keeping an eye on the Patreon page for Wreck Bike Rebuild, and I've noticed a couple things pop up of, I can't remember exactly what it says. Something to the degree of, gets all the money from the series and then we don't get updates. So I wanted to update you guys with the Wreck Bike Rebuild series. There's actually some bad news that I want to talk about that I'm really not happy to talk about, and then kind of update you guys with where we are in that whole process and talk about the prizes / giveaway situation. Alright, so first off, bad news. So you guys know that the monster, if you haven't seen the monster, we finally got it back in the garage, and we're still having some weird blinker issue. And the monster is actually still having that issue. That's why the monster's not here in the garage right now. And it's in the shop to get Brian's gonna be looking at the wiring to see what's really causing it and just handle whatever's the problem. Unfortunately, Brian, the brain, if you guys have watched the series, he got rear-ended. I don't know the exact details of the situation. I know he was riding his bike, he got rear-ended, and he got really nasty damage on his hand. So first off, let Brian know, give him some good wishes in the comments, because from what I understand about the situation, it was really crappy. He got rear-ended, it was not his fault, and it's just a really nasty situation, and it sucks that it happened to Brian, because you know we've met him over this series, and like we've done a lot of videos with Brian now. So Brian, I hope you're feeling much better soon. So from what I know, Brian had a lot of damage on one of his hands, so he was out of work for a couple weeks. I don't even know if he's back yet, but whenever Brian gets back in, he's going to be fixing the monster's turn signal issue. So that's the kind of really crappy news. Brian's going through this like tough crap, but hopefully a lot of positive energy will really help the guy out. I don't see it being a big issue. The worst possible scenario for the signals is the little turn, the actual signal, and we can just get that replaced. They don't cost that much, so it's not gonna really set us back really far. So yeah, that's the monster and kind of what's going on with Brian. Moving on, we are still waiting for the paperwork to come in for all the titling. From what I understand, it's supposed to take 30-ish days. So for the next like week or two, I'm gonna be keeping my eyes peeled on my mailbox, because it should be showing up at any day. Whenever I get that paperwork in, I can then go get the bike registered, like here in Georgia. I can get some insurance on it, and at that point I'll be doing a first ride on it and a cinematic reveal. Those are gonna be the next two videos that you guys see the monster in. We still just gotta wait for that paperwork. It's dealing with the government, so yeah, no telling how long that one's gonna take. Water break. Okay, next bit of info, super freaking important if you supported any episode at any level during the Wreck Bike Rebuild series. For the next 2 weeks, I will be contacting all the winners for the prizes. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna put an episode out showing everybody that wasn't part of Wreck Bike Rebuild what the prizes ended up being. For the next 2 weeks is when I will be contacting everybody. I have emails that, I have the email address that you signed up for on Patreon. Make sure you check that email, that spam box, that whatever the hell Google puts it in. Like if you have a Google account, Watch your emails for the next 2 weeks. I don't have a certain day I'm gonna be emailing everybody on, but it's going to happen between the day this video comes out and 2 weeks from now. Today is what day? I'm checking the date and I'll be able to tell you exactly by what day. I will be contacting everybody between August 1st and August 14th. Obviously, it probably won't be August 14th because that will be the day I will have to let everybody know about the prizes. But between August 1st and 14th, check your emails, ladies and gentlemen. We have a metric ton of stuff to give away. So I'm gonna be emailing a ton of people. Watch your emails, it's very important. You have 2 days to respond so you can claim your prize. Even if you win the monster and you don't respond to me in 48 hours, it is in the rules that I have to go on to the next person. So please, my people, watch your email. I just spit all over this lens. Sorry about that. I got really excited about the whole giveaway thing and did not mean to spit all over the camera. So those are the major updates. A lot of people have been asking me about dates, about when stuff's gonna happen, and I'm not trying to be shady with everybody. I'm just not able to tell you guys dates because at the end of the day, it all matters when Brian can get back to work and get the monster finished. It also matters when the paperwork comes in. So there's a lot of these variables right now that I don't have any control over, and there's nothing I can do to speed them up. Trust me, I asked about the titling stuff. I was like, what? So what can I do? Can I pay extra and like the titling happen sooner? They're like, no, it'll be 30 days from the time you send it in. And I'm like, really? Oh, another thing a lot of people have been asking me is Wreck Bike Rebuild Season 2. Huh? Good news. As soon as this Wreck Bike Rebuild gets wrapped up, we get everything given away and all these like final videos get put out, I do plan on doing Wreck Bike Rebuild Season 2. I will probably do an announcement video for Wreck Bike Rebuild Season 2. That way, anybody who wants to jump on will be able to like get in on the first episode. So look for an announcement video for Season 2 after we get this one handled. Obviously, I can't start Season 2 before we give the bike away for Season 1, so we've got a couple things left to kind of get finished up for Season 1, but a lot of people have been asking, there will be a Season 2. I don't know the motorcycle I'm going to do. I am going to be getting that motorcycle through Dashub because those guys were awesome. If you guys somehow don't know who Dashub is, they're the company that you can get salvaged cars, jet skis, motorcycles, and ATVs and all kinds of stuff. You can get like salvaged ones and then build them up yourself. Really awesome stuff. I'll leave links in the description because those guys are dope. This is probably a terrible idea, but if for some reason there's a question about Wreck Bike Rebuild and you don't know it, drop it in the comments and I will do my best to get through all the comments and like answer the questions that there are out there. Oh, and if you're a Wreck Bike Rebuild supporter and you know the answer to some of the comments you see down below, do what we do on Patreon, help these dudes out because we want to be as transparent with this whole situation as possible. So yeah guys, that is it for the update video. Brian freaking got in a nasty accident, so drop him some love in the comments. The monster is still waiting on the paperwork and the blinkers still don't work. Prizes in the next 2 weeks. Watch your emails. Season 2 is happening. And let me know if you have any other questions. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is the most dopest thing you can possibly do. And subscribe if you like to. I'm Chaseontwowheels. This was a Wreck Bike Rebuild update, and I look forward to emailing all of you lovely sons of bitches about the stuff you potentially won. I will see you guys in 2 weeks for a Wreck Bike Rebuild prize breakdown video. And yeah. Also videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, like every single week. You guys are awesome. Ride safe, and I'll see you later. Bye. The super motor's far enough back. Focus, and goodbye. I didn't go too far. Later. Didn't focus. It didn't focus on me. God dang. You guys sit here and talk to a camera long enough, and you start losing it a little bit.